Now what I'd like to do is show you how to use Stata to conduct a chi-square analysis. And the data that I'm going to use for this particular example is the growth and enhancement data for Montana students. And if we look at that data in the data browser, I have gender, which is categorical, either female or male, and remedial math, which is categorical. So, for example, this person is a female and they're not enrolled in remedial math. This person is a male, but they are enrolled in remedial math. So, the research question that we want to answer is there a relationship between gender and remedial math placement? In other words, do males and females differ on the proportion of individuals who are placed in remedial math? So to answer this question, we can go to Statistics, Summary, Tables and Tests, and then Frequency Tables. And then we want to select Two-Way Table with Measures of Association. And so what we get here is a fairly intense menu of options. I usually pick gender for the row variable, although it doesn't matter, you could use remedial math. And then remedial math for the other variable. Now, the test statistic I want is the Pearson chi-squared test. And you do have others, but these are very unique circumstances that you would use these. For example, like the Fisher's exact test would be when the cell sizes in your analysis are small. But then we want Kramer's V, because Kramer's V is the effect size. It tells us how large the effect is, or how large the relationship is, in this case, between gender and remedial math. Then we like to have the within column frequencies and the within row frequencies. And so now we can go OK, and we get our output. And our output looks like this. And so the first part of that output, I'll just scroll up here, we have our males. There's 118 that are not in remedial math and 26 that are, for a total of 144. And then we see the row percentage. So 81.94% of males are not in remedial math and 18.06% are. And then that gives us 100%. Now in the column, we can see that regardless of gender, we see that 49.79% of the no column or not remedial math students is male, and a little over 50% is female. And then of course that totals to 100%. And then we can see that 41%, a little over 41% of the yes column, or those in remedial math, are males, and about 58% are females. Then that adds up to 100%. So then we get to this part, and this is our Pearson chi-square value. There's 1 degree of freedom, and the chi-square statistic is 1.4472. The probability of significance is 0.229, so we know this is greater than 0.05, so it's highly non-significant. And Kramer's V is 0.07, so that's a very small effect. And so if you review your notes in D2L and the PowerPoint information, you'll be able to understand what is a large effect and a small effect based on Kramer's V. This happens to be a small effect. So this is how you will do a chi-square analysis using Stata.